It's time for Off Air Talks with Ciara and Lisa. Hello, hello. We are back. Off Air Talks with Ciara, Yaschuk,
and Lisa MacGregor, and we are back and better than ever, I hope, with our audio. It's taken a while, but we are definitely grinding it out to make it happen. So much so that we had to pour ourselves a little, what do you call it in the wintertime?
coffee and Bailey's.
Yeah.
But it's not Bailey's. It's even better because it's local.
Yes, Anoka. I love Anoka. They created this thing with Dutch's Bakery, and it's
Oh, that's what the bottle looks like.
okay. It's
You just get in there, Lisa.
it's there. Single malt. This is really cool. I got this last year, but it's like a hot one this year too. It's like a local Bailey's, if you will,
Mhm.
but it's better. And it's in our favorite mugs. What mug do you have?
Jolene's?
That's an iconic tea place in Banff.
Is it actually?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it says Tea House, Banff, Canada, and y'all know it is the season.
Tis the season. This is like the seasonal drink.
What's yours, Lisa?
Mine is one of my favorites. Denny's. You can't go wrong with Denny's. I love people at Denny's, and also the classic one down the road. They were having some tough times like a couple months back because they're in all that construction.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, yeah.
And it's an iconic spot. I feel like I've dropped you off there after some late nights. I know I dropped you and Keiko off there one night after a playoff game.
Oh, a good old 3 a.m.er to get some pancakes.
Is that what you get? I don't ever order pancakes when I go out for
I don't
breakfast.
either. I literally was asking them if they'd serve me a Caesar, and they're like, "No, ma'am, it's 3 a.m."
How many
Okay, I'll
times
go home.
How many times have you been called ma'am is the real question.
At Denny's, they're good for that. I will give them that. They're keeping it old fashioned.
You like being called ma'am?
I do. We'll be called ma'am this weekend. PBR
Ooh, yes.
in town.
Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be a blast. We're gonna be there on Saturday.
Yeah, we're in an influencer suite. Does that mean we've made it, Lisa?
I know. Finally, after years in broadcasting, it's definitely a change. It's been a huge change the last couple of weeks. I know for you especially, you're like feeling it, hey?
Oh my gosh. I have had some pretty down moments, and that is very unlike me. I know
Very unlike you.
one point we were on the treadmill at Archetype, and you're like, "Are you actually okay? Like, call me if like you thought I was gonna swan dive off the JW."
I know I've never seen like this. You're pretty high energy, and when you're sad, you're still super smiley and just like, oh, you always rally. But I've never seen you this kind of down in the dumps in the sense of it's a big transition. On top of that, November's kind of a blah month.
Oh my gosh, I know. And I think a lot of people can relate, even just chatting with some people this year feels a little bit different. I mean, a lot of people, for some reason, are just more of a homebody. Maybe it's because we're getting older.
I think it's this month. It's the transition
I
from like
know, we're like
Bloomville.
used to just being busy, busy, busy. But I think that, yeah, for the past month, we have been so busy just getting this pod up and going and a lot of other things. It takes a while. Like you have to get incorporated. You have to do the photos. You have to get on social. Like there's a lot of moving parts.
Mm-hmm.
So then once things kind of took the back seat, yes, we know our audio was shit.
I know we've heard it.
We've heard. We're trying our
Like
best.
we're not stupid. The amount of meals, like, hey, I just want to say one thing. It's like, I know.
We know. Yeah.
We know better. I know.
We do know
Sometimes
better. You can't have a pod without the good audio. But yeah, I don't know what it was. I was really struggling.
you went through a huge change, Ciara. Like to be
Yeah.
fair, only like a month ago.
It is for sure. And I didn't have time to like actually mourn my job and what I was used to that routine Monday to Friday, right? Like it is so different. And I was up at 3 a.m. every day. I've already said this before, but that is part of my life. And now that I wake up, I'm like, so do we go into good space? That's where our office is. Thankfully, we have an office.
Oh, it's a beautiful spot. It's like our zen.
That we can escape to though, because could you imagine you and I trying to record this in your living room or mine? Like chaos. Where are we going to do it in my freaking hallway? Like
I'd have like a pile of laundry like next to our space. That's what would happen.
so it is good that we have this space and I'm super grateful for that.
And meeting people. We've met a lot of great people already that are so nice and supportive that it's kind of like you have a new workplace.
Yeah. And then the gym too, but I am going to start to go to the gym in the morning. I was very terrified because there's a lot of people that I would really rather not associate with at that time in the morning. But do you know what? I'm gonna stand my ground and I'm not gonna let them bring me down.
Good for you. You gotta one after one day, you're gonna feel like $1,000,000 that you did it, and you
Yeah.
won't even think about it the next time.
And I don't know why I was scared. You know me, like, when am I scared? I just would rather
Yeah, be scared of you, if anything.
I just well, yeah.
You should
I'd
be.
rather avoid conflict. That's the biggest thing. And you know that. Like, you
You
know
don't
I
like
would rather
confrontation.
just, like, sit back and
Yes, you definitely don't like I mean, I
I mean,
personally
I will talk a big talk, but will I walk a walk?
you don't. You really don't.
You do.
I walk it. I feel like I don't even talk big talk, but I will walk it without even saying it. That's what's funny with us. You're the type of like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden we're there, and I'm like, hello. But I get it. It's also a great quality to have on the other side. Like, it's not good to always be willing to open your mouth like I am. I mean, I've got myself into some trouble, but I think I call it conversational, not confrontational.
Oh,
You
I
know?
like that.
Yes, I think it's being open communication. That's my policy. So,
I'm getting better at this thanks to you. You've definitely broadened the horizon that I need to be open to communication and not sugarcoat things.
mhm,
Also, I'm a yes girl. Like, how many things do I say yes to? And you're like, wait, we have something. I'm like, oh, shoot. Like, you just,
mhm.
I don't know. I hate saying no to people. So, getting better at that. Obviously, the past week was super hard for me. Had a couple breakdowns, tears are flying. I'm like, "What am I
Right.
doing?" But here we
Ah,
are. We're good. I also, find that I need to stay away from Wine Tuesday because can't drink the sorrows away, you know?
no,
Not
you
that I'm
can't.
doing that, but wine, it
I
really
I love how you literally went, "You can't drink the sorrows away."
this is a shot of Baileys. This is different. I can handle this. This is like
Can you?
hot milk. We're fine.
I just snorted. Oh my god. No.
But yeah, what about you? How are you doing with the transition? I mean, you've been more stable than ever, I think. I'm confused.
I know it is weird. I feel like I mean, my transition started about a month earlier than yours. I'm a little bit over a month, probably. Definitely a different type of transition, but if I'm being really honest, I feel like $1,000,000. Like, I've never been happier. Yeah, there's days where you're just, like, not motivated. In a way, I don't like to use the term Debbie Downer because years ago, I remember I said it on air and someone named Debbie emailed in and said, "Hey, I find that offensive." And ever since then, I never like saying it.
It's like saying you're a Karen, like a lot of people.
Well, I feel like then Karen came in. I feel like Karen ran so that Debbie could finally take a walk.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, anyways, I've just been a little bummy, I guess. It takes time to like get into the routine of things and stay motivated and keep your confidence up, especially running. I obviously launched two things simultaneously, which I didn't expect, but it happened. And that's been a lot. Like, it's navigating two whole different new realms. So that's been overwhelming in a lot of ways, but in the best ways. So every day, sometimes you wake up and you're just, your sleep was so full of stress or
Oh,
it's hard. But then on the flip side, it's better than what before, and I just feel so happy in a sense. Like, it's tough some days, but it's good kind of tough, and you grow so much as a person, and there's nowhere I'd rather be. It's just been a lot. And then with the gloomy weather,
oh my goodness.
you just I mean, for example, like this weekend, normally I'm kind of working on the weekend and trying to like get some stuff going, and I really kind of unplugged and did not leave my house like by the time well, no, I went to a concert on Friday, to be fair. I went to Brad Paisley, but on Saturday
What did you think of Brad Paisley? You weren't the biggest fan, hey?
I mean, I'm slowly getting into country. I love a lot of country,
Yeah,
but
it's Riley Green.
I mean, Riley Green slid into his
So,
yeah, no, just kidding. Yeah, Riley Green's a different he's a what do you call it? A triple threat?
a triple, yeah, he's like no one we've ever seen before. But
Or heard, yeah. But he was good. It was fun going to it. It was a good time. But yeah, it was nice to stay in. And meanwhile, you kind of had a staycation.
yes,
Tell
I
me
did.
that.
I had a staycation. I went to the Fairmont.
He loves the Fairmont.
As you know, if I could have shares in the Fairmont. I actually asked once on social media if
I'm
they would
sure you did.
sponsor me to live at the Fairmont. Didn't get any replies. Still waiting, but hey, good things take time.
Oh, for sure. The Sierra Suite one day.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yes. But I love the Fairmont. I love all Fairmonts, but this Fairmont is
Hotel McDonald.
yes, the castle on the hill
Mhm.
is apparently haunted, and many people have their own stories. A lot of people say that there's bad energy. Do you know what? I think I experienced my first ghost story at the Fairmont.
Do tell.
And I have stayed there like for a week at a time. I had a mice infestation. That we'll talk about that in a bit, but like I What
What an upgrade.
what happened in that time of mice infestation, I called Chelsea, who is an absolute angel. I'm like, "Please help me. I just need to stay at the Fairmont where I'm happy. It's for a week." We made it happen.
Oh my
But anyways, so in that time, didn't have any experiences. So meeting her for a drink and we're getting our whatever, it's on the gold floor. So you're getting like your appetizers and a glass of wine. And all of a sudden, I've set the key down. It's on my favorite table. There's no one up there. It's myself, it's Chelsea, and it's Mason. That's it. So set the key down and we go on with our business. And then we come back and the key, it's gone. Like it's not under the table. It's not on the chairs. There's no one else up there. It has fully disappeared. Like Chelsea was on her hands and knees looking underneath the table and it was gone.
So you do believe in ghosts?
Well, I mean, is that not spooky?
That's so creepy.
Like, where I was thinking that the ghost was just had enough of me and they just were trying to kick me out, but
And now it has access to your room.
well, for the one night, I didn't see anything else weird, but yeah, and then what did I do on Saturday? Oh, I went to Greta and I played games for 3 hours. It was actually so fun.
That's so fun. Mario Kart. Did you get into that?
Of course we
I
did.
love Mario Kart.
Who are you? Always Princess Peach?
Mm-mm.
What? Oh,
Yoshi.
oh, Yoshi.
Always Yoshi. I've been playing Yoshi since I was like in elementary school
Okay.
on the beach. That's my favorite level, but now it's the whole new levels with the upgraded version, I think.
Oh yeah, it was so fun. So again, a pretty wholesome weekend, but definitely was bipping and bopping a little bit more than you were, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's
Um
nice to take it easy and it's good. Do you, and you feel like recharged after that? Not as
well,
getting there.
we're getting there.
Day at a time, man. It takes time. And also you have wins and loses kind of days. And I think too, when you, yeah, you just get a, you're allowed to have a slump. I feel like we should be kinder to ourselves to say like, hey, I just don't feel like doing anything today or feel like mentally drained or whatever.
I feel like this generation is actually getting a lot better with that and giving yourself a little bit more grace and just kind of going through the motions and journaling and asking yourself why you're feeling this way. So
Mm-hmm.
I know that we're not the only ones that are experiencing a bit of a slump. It's a active topic right now, even on other podcasts that we are listening to this week, or myself anyways. Everyone's just talking about that seasonal change. Like, is fall different than the new year? I know a lot of people don't even set goals for the new year because they feel like they won't complete them. Have you heard that before, Elise?
Do you mean for when you're in September or when you're in
Like
January?
like January, like
Right.
year's resolution.
Yeah, I only started to do that a couple of years ago and I feel like it's been life changing by doing it.
Really?
I think people get they feel the pressure if they don't do it, but I think you need to look at it like in a different way where you're just kind of manifesting it, you put it on a list and it's interesting what does come true and what doesn't. It doesn't have to be within that year. It's just putting it out there and I think it does kind of set that tone. I mean, I definitely have a lot of things on there I never thought was possible and I did them and you feel so proud of it and it's amazing feeling. So yeah, I think I know you do it as well.
No, I kind of gotten off of it because
Oh,
then if I don't follow through, then I just feel like a failure. And I'm like, it's only
really?
July, or it's only July. It's only January 11th. Like,
You put a lot of pressure on yourself. Are you like reviewing this list?
yeah,
Like,
it's too much. It's too much. And
oh,
that's what I feel like I was doing this past month. So I need to get away from that
mhm,
and take it more day to day. As you know, I like to look ahead. I like to have the calendar plan for
yes.
fun. And sometimes that's not the way to do
It
it.
also leaves room for the unpredictable, amazing things that can happen. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
life surprises you. So that is a good thing. Maybe that doesn't work for you, or maybe you just need to figure out a way to not put all that pressure on yourself.
but it's definitely, yeah, been a transition, but hey,
Mhm.
that's okay. We've got this. Okay. Also, you have now fully winterized your chicken coop.
Yeah, the little fluff balls are nice and cozy, even though the weather's been pretty nice. So luckily there hasn't been a ton of snow. I mean, we need the moisture, but it is nice because they had a little more time to bop around. But what you do is you wrap the whole thing up and then you put in the heaters and all the stuff. And yeah, they just
Because you said this week that they were a little bit too cold to come out at one point. So that's why
well,
it's
two of them have never really seen snow before, and there was that little bit of snow earlier last
right.
week. But yes, so they're all toasty. They'll be fine now, and they're getting fat too, which is great. I'm fattening them up.
Did you take them those horrible carrots that you bought from the
Hey, they were half price, okay? You got to do what you got to do. These are tough times.
They were black. You guys, the carrots were black.
You're so exaggerating.
I was trying
You
to
don't know what you
swap
don't have
it
a
and it's
garden.
like, look at my hands from that drink. How
Oh,
red they get.
Already?
It's yeah, just
Wow, so you are not even in the clear when it comes to
hot
cream
drinks.
drinks,
No,
creamy
hot.
drinks.
It's hot. The heat.
No, because the red wine, that's not hot.
This drink is hot.
I know, but it shouldn't be. That seems weird that
No, even in the morning coffee, if I chug it, my hand's bright red.
I didn't know that too.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
You're
the
welcome, you guys.
saddest
Really
pause.
making me ho ho ho.
Yes, but they're all good. And now what I'm noticing too, because I live in an older house,
Mhm.
so you see like the mice in like certain areas because obviously it's an older area.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you got the mice. Like sometimes I get the occasional mouse in my house. And when I first moved in, I used to freak out, like thinking, oh, I got to burn this place down, like one mouse. And now you get used to it. Not that it's a thing that should be normal, but like once every 6 months you get one. It is what it is. But they get really smart. And then you got to put the old school traps and get them. But I know
Well,
like what you've had some interesting experiences with mouse as well, haven't you?
it's almost like
Mice,
I am mices. I like to
mice,
see.
mices.
They have haunted my life, and I would be fine if I never see another again. Yeah, I had a full mice infestation at my place.
Oh, when you say infestation, that makes it sound way worse. I just picture
No, I woke up to one climbing on my blinds the one morning, and I thought it was hail, but it was
that's disgusting.
my little metal, I don't know, like window blind tapping against.
Oh,
Then you see, and that
I thought they
day,
were rats, to be honest.
well, the one looked like a rat. Yeah. 10 in 24 hours. Yes.
Oh my God, that makes me want to vomit.
And
That's
then,
pretty bad. That
yes,
okay, that is an infestation.
yes, they
Okay.
were coming
Okay.
in from the walls. Keep in mind, I'm the first one who's ever been in this place too. So there's been nobody else in there, but there was a 7-Eleven below me. No,
Thankfully it's gone.
and I think it's from like the Slurpee machines and just like all of this stickiness that was left behind. So then these mice make their way up in the walls. And then as soon as they closed off my wall, like I had mentioned, then they stopped coming in. Thank goodness. I have not seen a mouse in my place in over a year, knock on wood, but I have seen one
Oh,
in the past month in a place that I really did not want to see. And you know what? You have been helping me with this. I've had some other reliable sources helping me. And yeah, on my last day of work at a well-known TV station, I was
do not be named.
cleaning out my makeup drawer. Okay.
And to be fair, it's a room where there's probably like 10 makeup drawers. Everyone gets their own one.
Yeah.
In the makeup room.
Yeah. And normally people lock theirs, but we have nothing but trust there. So we're like,
I don't
whatever.
lock
Also,
mine.
if you need something, you go in somebody else's hairspray, you use it, right?
I know I steal so much of your stuff.
And okay, I've been smelling this smell for like a month. And you know me, I'm like pretty OCD clean about
Big time.
things.
I feel like you would yell at me if my makeup drawer was dirty or
I
something.
like things a certain way.
Mhm.
So I'm like, there's this awful smell. I thought somebody had their shoes inside the makeup drawer. I'm like, this is just not normal. Then one of my coworkers was noticing. She's like, Sarah, it smells in there. I'm like, I know, what the heck? So on my last day, yep, I open up that freaking makeup drawer, and underneath, this is what is the weirdest part, is there's like your makeup. Then I had like a little mesh bag full of scrunchies, and then like a little cute bow tie thing that I would put on my head, like a bandana or a little scrunchie while I would do my makeup, like a
Mhm.
towel,
Right.
well, a makeup towel.
Whatever.
Sure. And I pick it up, and there is a dead, rotting mouse, like hands up, eyes closed, like fully,
Like X's on his eyes.
yes, underneath all of the scrunchie.
Can you just demonstrate, like, what did it look like?
It was literally like that. It was, and it was so gross. I screamed so loud. But after a couple weeks of investigating,
Well, first of all, let's clarify that as we are, I would qualify ourselves as decent mice experts. And we've asked around, and for a mouse
yeah,
to die, first of all, it takes a lot to kill them. Even poison, sometimes they'll drag poison away and mow it down, come back for more. So like, it's hard to kill them, let alone to just suddenly die. It's like, what do they have, a heart attack under your scrunchies? Like, there's no
and there was no
way.
mouse poop. Like, they leave
Yeah.
behind. So
So what you're saying is
somebody put it there. And you know what? I know who that someone is. You
you
watch
found
the
out there were some assumptions.
There were, hey, you know what? We do have cameras.
Yes.
You can pick up on this stuff.
Mhm.
Anyways, I would never do that to somebody. So don't worry.
It's crazy that someone would do that to somebody else. Like, but you never know. People are a
People
little
are
banana too.
nuts.
I think that's horrible that that happened because I mean, that wouldn't feel very good. It kind of takes you back to like high school and some mean girl that just like,
Yeah, well, it's just people if they're I don't know if their self-esteem is plummeting. Hey, I thought mine was this week, but not that low.
can you imagine doing that?
No,
First of all, it's like, I think the lead up that I want to picture is somebody getting a mouse somehow or catching them, or maybe they caught it in their garage or something. And they're like, I'm going to save that.
and I'm gonna put that in Ciara Yaschuk's makeup drawer. Take that.
That is so nuts.
Yeah, but those are my mouse stories. So can you get why me and mice just do not jive? Like
They haunt you. I
they
mean,
do. Honestly, I've had nightmares where mice are just crawling all over me. So
oh, gross.
yeah, it's not ideal. Speaking of that, it is cuddle season. I was gonna ask you, a lot of people have been asking us about dating, and we've tried to touch on this a little bit.
Mhm.
But do you feel I read a stat this week that 70% of women are happier when they are cuddled during the cold
Well, it's
season?
that touch.
I know.
I heard a
What do you think?
depressing stat actually, speaking of that,
Worse than that?
worse than that. It really hit home for me. They say that people that take long hot showers are absent, like they're missing physical touch. Like if you're in the shower for like 10, 15 minutes and it's blistering hot.
Oh no.
And I do like a good long hot shower. I am a person that like that's where I do a lot of my thinking and I like coming home. I like showering
Do you,
before bed.
do you sing in the shower?
Well, I am a professional shower singer. No, sometimes I would for sure, but not. What about you? No, okay. You sing other ways, but um, yeah, I think so. On that stat, I would say, yeah, of course it feels better. Cuddling is the best. I think if a person isn't cuddling, I mean,
I know.
right?
Sometimes I grab you and you know that I'm very affectionate. Like
Yes,
some of
yeah,
my
you do.
friends can't handle hugs and I am just getting in there. Like
Yeah, it could
I
be from friends and partners.
I
Whatever.
constantly am like needing a hug or we'll just be walking down the street.
Or you demand like real hugs. I remember like when we first started
It's
hanging
a
out.
wet noodle. She gave me this. I was like, who taught you how to hug? Like you want to
I was
grab
getting
the
to know you. Now I know you better. I'm not going to just shell out good hugs to everyone.
oh well, you need to. I think it'll really help out there. But isn't that it's kind of sad that those that's a stat that I read. So
Wait, I'm confused. Why is it sad? It's just that 70% are wanting it or
I mean that everyone's just alone in the
oh,
season.
is it kind of like they're in need of the
Yeah,
cuddle?
like you need
Oh.
you'll be happier.
Yeah, we're in a weird generation now where everyone's solo. I mean, you saw that other article that came out that said having a boyfriend is embarrassing nowadays.
What? I didn't see that.
You didn't see that one?
No, you didn't
Oh,
need to send me that one.
I just didn't want to hurt your feelings or anything. Anyways, I think that it was in like a Vogue article or something basically saying like I think people took it in different ways. So I think to expand on it, some people said I know I saw some being like, "Oh, it's because they have an embarrassing boyfriend," or it's just a weird time now where a lot of people are single and women are kind of okay with it. Where and back in the day, it'd be such a thing like you're posting on Instagram with someone. It's such a like it's almost like your crutch, if you will, or it's almost like you have to have it to like show meaning. But I think nowadays it's changing, which in some ways is amazing, but in other ways it's kind of sad because it's like people want connection, and I think you want real connection, and you know you don't want to just everyone starts rolling solo, and before you know it, we're in an episode of Black Mirror, which
Seriously, but the no, but
virtual.
I've also read that male sex drive is at an all-time low because of like the porn industry. It's crazy. Like AI porn and all of that.
I was like, dude, I gotta stop swearing.
Serious.
That took a turn. Okay,
It did though, but that's like it's
well
these
because the OnlyFans.
and these stats are not
Gross.
getting any better. So it's actually very depressing. Like
Yeah.
I think that we need to take a step back and have a 90s Christmas.
Hell yeah. I love the 90s. There were no dating apps and it was like old school style where your boyfriend would write you a poem and it was like I mean, cards are still a thing, but I think it's a weird time now where people are going to OnlyFans. It's like, what are there? People marrying like freaking blow up dolls? Like, I don't know. It's kind of crazy
Yeah,
that is
there's
that really better than maybe getting burnt from asking a girl out on a date? Like, also guys need to grow a pair, I think. I mean, I'm gonna take heat for that comment, but like, what are the old school days? Like, just ask a girl out. Like, you know.
but then people will reverse that and be like, well, you do it. We're in a female driven
I know they're too busy on OnlyFans accounts. Sorry.
oh
Just
my
kidding.
goodness. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of great people out there. To be fair, I don't actually know anyone personally, like a close friend. I mean, you never really know people, but
On what OnlyFans?
like, I don't know anyone that's like admitted to say to being like having it,
Well, we found out a couple of people through the grapevine
but like people that we know
that
well
have admitted.
that are like friends of ours, no, no.
Sometimes I just like to be a detective and see what someone's really.
I mean, it's kind of creepy. You just never know. Like when you find out stuff about people that you've known a long time.
Okay, can we talk about this? This is I was thinking about this the other day. So we talk about archetype a lot, and I think it's just because our lives right now, we're in this bubble downtown.
Yes.
We're
And it's
in a
such a we love working out there. It
we
keeps us
do.
sane
It's our favorite.
and great people there.
Yes, it's great.
Generally, yeah.
We called it a honey hole. We still are going by that. There's great people there. The
And in good
energy's
shape.
good. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
However, the more time we spend there, do you notice icks, like gym icks?
Oh, there's some good gym mix for sure.
And I'm not saying we are perfect. I mean,
Trust me, I've made some real bad errors walking
yeah,
in there.
yeah.
Let's not get into that.
I got a good one. I'll tell it eventually. Maybe I'll end with that. That wasn't an ick. That's
Anyways,
hilarious.
that was,
So what are some things that you see at the gym and you're like,
you've
oh,
got way more than I do. So
no,
let's start with you.
mine is men on the elliptical.
Just that, hey?
Well, yeah, that are like ripping the elliptical. They don't have any tension on. It's like, what is this doing for you? Like
That is a kind of not manly shot of
no,
like,
you're not. I've once seen a man on the elliptical crying, and it was the funniest thing. And it was a man that I knew very
did you make him cry?
near and dear.
Huh.
Yes, but anyways, I was just like, this is enough to turn me away forever. Like it's not for me. You
Uh,
have to agree.
That's a good ick. I would say that's a really good ick. I for sure have a few that I probably just can't think of. I would say one is more of like an irritation ick is when you go to the gym and then you're walking around and you're just on the phone. Like you're just talking in any thin air and you have your whatever pods on
Yeah,
and you're just talking. It's like
your AirPods are in. You're like letting everyone know you're
it's like at the grocery store.
finance
Like
bro. Yeah.
you can't spare 5 minutes
Or
not
the
being on
hair
the phone.
salon. If you're at the hair salon and you're on FaceTime the whole
Oh my
time,
God.
they're just like, "Rah, rah, rah." And it's like, there's a time and a place, and this is not the place.
And the worst part is it's not even a conversation where it's like business and it's like this has to happen now. It's like something that you could easily have, I don't know, wait in your car before you go to the gym or have it later and just walking around. And I do think some people do spend because you wonder, like, do you really need to be at the gym for 2 hours or are you on the phone for 45 minutes? I mean, I've been guilty of that sometimes, but usually I go to like a corner upstairs. I just think talking in front of people working out and just making your conversation theirs. I don't want to be forced into that.
Yeah. Also, a lot of people go to the gym to decompress, to have
Yes.
their only time alone during the day. Like, think about that.
Mhm.
You put your earphones in, you blast music for 60 minutes, you
Yes.
get a good pump on, and then you're out of there. So
Mhm.
if you decide to walk around in the gym in the same freaking gym clothes that you wear every single day on the phone for 4 hours, we see you. You are seen.
And you are called up. Oh, yeah.
Seriously, like,
Oh, it's so good. But it's another one. I know you have another one.
no, that was it. I
You
think I just took this.
what about no, no, no. I mean, it's a bad ick. And it's just like rude, you
It is.
know?
Or when people are working out and they take like, okay, 15-pound weights, 20-pound weights, they
Mhm.
set them all down and they just walk away.
Yes.
Did you not just take that away? Like, why? Or they put the 10-pound, the 20-pound, the 15. It's just chaos. Like,
Mhm.
figure it out. It's not that hard.
It's so
Not that
true.
count.
It is interesting how people are and they kind of bring their whole life to the gym. Like I just don't get it. And in the sense too, I think overall that speaking of the phone call thing, that's kind of overarching. It's like, first of all, I don't want to hear what your mom's saying about turkey dinner or whatever the heck, whether you're at the grocery store or whatever. And also on top of
Bring
that,
cranberries.
do you need to be on FaceTime too? I can't deal with it. Especially I'm someone who like I feel weird even when I'm on the phone, I'm pretty loud talker. Even then I feel I mean, I don't like to be around people, but then sometimes you have nowhere to go, which
Do
I
you know what? This guy came up to me yesterday at the gym and I'd never seen him there before. And I'm like mid workout. There's no one in the gym but him and I. He's like, "Hey, do you speak Portuguese?" I was like, "Me?" Like looking around, like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you." I'm like,
what?
"Yeah." He's like, "Well, you're freaking shredded." And I was like, "What is happening?"
What
And
does that even
it
mean?
made me. I mean, I appreciate it because I'm really not, but I yeah, like those comments too. I'm like, can we just keep that to ourselves? Like, were we trying to start a conversation or what is the point of this?
I mean, it's tough because on the one hand, I just said people need to grow a pair and start a convo. I think it's like read
Yeah,
the
but
room though.
that's like, and then yelling,
Yeah.
like
But
shredded. Don't yell in my
just
face,
say,
like,
hey,
sir.
you're looking real fit. Just want to let you know.
Yeah, like, I mean, I wish
Carry
I
on.
could speak Portuguese, but maybe I should.
What's the Portuguese have to do with anything?
I don't know.
Man, there's some interesting people out there. I mean, I will say it's been really wonderful connecting with people in the last couple weeks, really being supportive. Like even I went to the Chamber of Commerce. They had a state of the economy
Oh,
event, if you will, of a report. And it was really interesting because I think sometimes when you're in a certain field, like you're used to covering stuff, but you don't cover certain things, you just never do. And it was really nice to go there and really listen to that aspect.
yeah.
But also, a lot of people came up and said, love offer talks with you and Ciara and just talking also top stories YEG and just a different outlook. And it really kind of revs you up. And it's so nice hearing from those people. But it is interesting to just like connect with a whole different bracket of people and in the downtown core. I mean, you think you meet them all and it's been fun in that regard. Like when we're bopping around, come from the gym and all that stuff and events.
Do you know what the best part is? Now we head into our favorite time of year. Fa la 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 la.
Yeah, you said you were gonna put your tree up, and I was gonna hold you, but you've been kind of downerville, so I'm sure it's not. Is it up? Maybe that'll brighten your spirit.
Yeah, it will. It freaking will, Lisa.
I think it will.
I know. I'm planning on doing that this weekend. I threw my tree out last year because I was so worried that there was mices living in it, so I threw it out.
Oh, you don't have a tree.
No, so now I got to get a new one. But
Oh,
that's okay. I love going to Winners
yeah.
and they have like the pre-lit tree. They've got the ornaments on it. I don't know. It's like $200. Great. Moving around. I don't need,
Also,
not my
Goodwill has good trees, I will say, actually. Too.
Goodwill.
But Winners or Goodwill is really good.
Well, I would prefer for it just to be done for me and then I just load it up.
Are you going to get a little tree or like a big?
No, like a 6 footer.
Do you?
Yes.
Are you, growing up, did you have a real tree?
No, no, we
Neither
always
did
had
I.
a pre-lit one. My mom's tree is like something else. Like
I've seen it, yes.
house at Christmas is,
You're one of those like grayish, like the tinsel trees, right? From what I remember when you pose like the white trees.
oh, it's like every branch is an ornament that's next
Wow.
level. It's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
My
That's
mom
so
does
cool.
Christmas very well.
That's
Well,
awesome.
it's I mean, I will take after her one day, but right now we're just scraping the barrel,
Hey,
bare minimum.
that's great. You know, one thing I loved when my grandma passed, we all went through her stuff, obviously, and she was like the OG. Like she has everything and keeps all the stuff. And I got all these old Christmas ornaments from her. And my grandma, like her version of old isn't like the crystal, whatever. It was like the free ornaments you get from like A&W. Remember the guy on the
Yes.
ski thing?
Yes, the bear.
Yes, and then there was also
The pickle?
football stuff. No, there was another one. Also the ones like some people will remember. I mean, I think they were even before my time, but it was like these little elves in like these plastic little bubble things.
Oh, yes.
There's
Yes.
so many different ones, and so I got a couple
You
of
can bring
those.
some in.
I should. They're really neat, and so I got a lot of the oldies stuff like that. Even man, we found so much old stuff lately. Like even my brother went to my mom's house and dug out a big box of like old cards. Like, when growing up, you get the
Yes.
box upper deck and like this, all the cars, and he's going through them all, which I mean,
That's so nostalgic.
yeah,
That's so fun.
And like, there's even wrestling cards and Barbie cards.
And I feel people are just craving that more this time
Yeah.
of year. And even just this era that we're living in, people
Mhm.
just want some sense of their childhood or something.
And old school, like realness. Like you were
Like,
saying, 90s.
yes, exactly. This is what we're striving for.
Mhm.
This is what I want. I want to do massive fur jackets for our Christmas cards.
Yes. Oh, I forgot I had left my coat on the back of this. We're getting really casual here.
No, you can't see it.
Yeah, okay.
But I want to do like massive fur jackets, the
Yeah.
hats. We did a little après ski trip last year to Nordic Spa, and that was all fur.
Oh, it was so fun. And I do agree with you. It's kind of,
But I want to bring it back. Bring it back.
yes. And I wonder, sorry, I keep hitting this. I wonder what it is about that. Even we were talking about how all these 90s
It just feels
thousand
safe.
artists. I know it does. It's just like that feeling. That's why all these artists coming back, like the Creed concerts, all these concerts from like the 90s, those artists, why people want to go. Cause you're just like, you miss that feeling. When I went to Oasis, I got that feeling back. It was just simple. And you missed like that time period where it was just simpler times. And maybe that's it.
That is 100% what people are feeling. And even you can tell with just fashion, things that are circling back around, back to Christmas ornaments, even porcelain cups. Like everything is kind of trending back to the 90s, 80s. So I'm here for that vibe. But as we approach the Christmas season, we said we would have on some guests this week, so we didn't get that far.
We're still, if to be fully honest, we want to
Fully
make sure
transparent here.
everything's dialed in audio wise. We're still navigating a lot of things. Like we're not going to pretend that we have it all together because we definitely don't. But also maybe that's part of the fun. We're sharing that experience with you, so we want to make sure we have it all set up. But we
Mhm.
are going to have a great first guest soon. Just bear with us.
And then that being said, my point was we want to try some Christmas cocktails with
Yes,
you.
all
And
sorts of stuff.
may
May-
maybe even my hands are not a good hand model. So even just like maybe different hot chocolates,
Mhm.
I wouldn't mind, but a little bubbly.
We'll have some ASMR for you drinks
Oh,
and food soon. So next week we're gonna have some good snacks and stuff. Hopefully some local ones that people will know and that we
so
can give you our lowdown and
if
try
you're
it.
curious about any places in the city, you're wondering, oh wow,
Get a little more
that
there.
then let us know and we will happily reach out and we want to feature all the best local spots. So
Mm.
one
'Tis the season.
totally. And
Are you big into mulled wine?
I freaking love mold.
Do you? I feel like you
Why don't we
probably
make mulled wine
you
next week?
should make mulled wine. Well, we should make it at some point and have it, but
That is a
also
good
we
idea.
want people to we want to share some stuff that's already made so we don't have to we run up on our plate of
Seriously. But
hmm
thank you for all your support.
hmm
Continue to bring in messages. It was a little
Yes.
quiet this week, but
Mhm.
also I wasn't really putting much out there. I was just in my fields.
We're getting in there and also sorting things out. So yeah, stay tuned because it's gonna be an adventure and it's gonna get more interesting. And we're really gonna dive into the food and drink scene all over the province, really. And we are gonna go on location very, very soon. So stand by and we can't wait to share the journey with you.
Share the journey with you.
Mhm.
Once again, I'm Ciara Yaschuk.
And I'm Lisa MacGregor.